Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe to this video. Today we're creating this gorgeous puff sleeve dress. So let's begin. For this project you'll need some satin fabric and some lace of your choice. So begin by folding your fabric in half and then half again. The length of my dress is 59 inches. Place a blouse on the folded edge as shown. As you can see here, my fabric is folded into 4. You choose a loose fitting item of clothing for your pattern. Fold the fabric to the width of your hip measurement plus 4 inches. You can use a blouse or a dress as your pattern. Carefully draw around your chosen pattern, leaving 1 inch seam allowance. If you're using a blouse as your pattern, draw a straight line from under the armhole as shown. Be sure to widen the dress around the hip area. Extend to the length of your dress. As previously mentioned, mine was 59 inches long. Next, carefully measure out the neck width and depth. Mine was 3.5 inches. Carefully join the 2 points together by drawing a box. Draw out the shoulder line. Your pattern should now look like this. Now carefully draw out a curve for the neckline. For the back neckline, draw and mark 2 inches and carefully draw out a line as shown. And this is how your pattern should now look. Now carefully cut out the pattern. Cut out the back piece and the neckline slope. Then remove the inside pattern and cut out the front neck piece. On the front pattern piece, draw out a small curve around the armhole and carefully cut this out. You now have your front and your back pattern piece. Now fold the back panel in half. Measure down 4 inches on the back fold. And cut to this point. Pin at the shoulders. Now for the sleeves, fold the fabric into 4. Fold the fabric to the length of your arm, shoulder to wrist. Now use your existing pattern that we've just done as a guide on the curve of the armhole. Draw on the folded edge of the fabric. Once you're happy, you can carefully cut this out. Add a notch as shown to mark the center. You now have 2 sleeve patterns. Place them right sides in. Now place the sleeve pattern on top of your chosen lace. Here I've folded the fabric into 4. place your sleeve pattern 3 to 4 inches from the edge of the fabric. Now carefully cut this out, leaving 1 inch seam allowance. I added a small curve as shown, just to create a bit more definition on the sleeve. Trim off any excess material. I also extended the lace fabric 3 inches longer. This will help to add gathers as shown. Now carefully cut out a 1 inch bias strip, and this is for the hem of the neckline. You now have all your pattern pieces ready for stitching. Begin by stitching the shoulders. And once you've done, assemble the bias tape by placing it right sides together. Carefully pin to secure. And stitch close to the strip edge. Begin by hemming the back opening. Once you've stitched the strip, you can now add small slits as shown. And just trim any excess off if it's too thick. Then fold the strip in on itself as shown, and then you can top stitch. And this is how your back opening should look. You can now repeat the same process but around the neckline. Place the bias strip right sides together and pin. And carefully stitch around the neckline as previous. This time do not cut off any excess bias strip. We need this for the ties. Then carefully fold the strip in on itself and stitch. And this is how it should look. I extended the stitching all the way to the end of this bias strip to give me ties as shown. You can always add extra bias pieces at the end to extend the ties. Now carefully add gathers on the sleeves as shown. Use a gathering stitch for this. Once you're done, pull to the desired armhole width. Then place this right sides together as shown. Carefully pin. Once you're happy, you can place the satin sleeve on top, right sides together again. This part does take a bit of time. And this is how it should look, and once you're done, you can top stitch into position. This is how your sleeve should now look. You can repeat the same process for the other side. and that's how your dress should look once you've done this. Measure and cut out a small elastic as shown. Create a small insert on the end of the sleeve as shown. Use the pin to insert the elastic through the sleeve. You can tie the ends of the elastic together or you can stitch them into position. Off camera I did hem the satin sleeve as well. Now flip the dress right sides together as shown. Connect at the armhole point. Pin along the sleeve point, making sure all the fore fabric are collected carefully. And this is how it should look. You can go ahead and pin the sides of the dress as well. At this point I decided to add pockets. So I went ahead and folded a piece of fabric, 2 pieces of fabric in half as shown. Place them on top of each other as shown with the folded edge being in the same position. So now you've got 4 pieces. You can trim any excess material. Now use your hand as your template to cut out a square. Then create a small curve as shown. Cut the folded edges open. Now trim one corner off as shown. Make sure you have enough space to fit your palm. Next, measure down where you want the pockets to be. Then place 2 pockets right sides together and assemble these at this point. Once you're happy with the position, place the pockets as shown. Pin into position. Repeat for the other side. Then continue to just pin the sides of the dress. You first need to stitch those edges first. Then once you've stitched the pockets in, you can go ahead and stitch the sides of the dress. So you can see here I'm stitching in the pockets first. Then I'm continuing to pin the sides of the dress all the way around the pocket. Then go ahead and stitch the sides of the dress. And do the other side, and now you have your finished dress. Finish to hem the dress to complete. And here's the final look. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to comment, like, share and subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. You can comment down below on any recommendations on what you'd like me to make, and I'll see you next time.